Hi, everyone, and a pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. I am Tony Abatey. Thanks again for joining us here this evening on Duckbait TV. We are underway here tonight between Fort Scott and Pittsburg, and we've got our first foul of the game. It's going to go on the Lady Purple Dragons, and it puts Fort Scott at the free throw line. And Allie Brown makes the first free throw. Second one on the way. She gets that one as well. The Lady Tigers with a quick 2-0 lead to start things here tonight. Your first quarter brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Armstrong. And a steal here for Fort Scott. Ball's knocked out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Lady Tigers. Allie Brown's got the ball out front for Fort Scott. Again, just underway. You haven't missed much here tonight. Three-pointer on the way. That one doesn't go, and it goes out of bounds for Fort Scott. Back over to Pittsburg. Just about 2 minutes into this one here tonight. Again, thanks for joining us on Duckbait TV. Three-pointer on the way from Jacqueline Hall, and she missed it. Rebound, Fort Scott. There's a shot from Brown. It's no good. Putback is good, though, by Gorman. Fort Scott with a quick 4-0 lead. And another steal for the Lady Tigers. Ball knocked away. It's saved. Back over to Gorman. She's got it. Now gets it across to Brown. A little shot at the glass. Doesn't go. Putback does go, though. And Fort Scott quickly with a 6-0 advantage. And another Lady Tigers steal. This time it was Raven Kegler that got her hands in the way. Bounce play comes in. Nice shot there by Yarick, and that'll add to the Fort Scott lead here. Keegan's first points of the evening. It's 8-0. Lady Tigers shot from just inside the three-point line. That one goes for Alyssa Hotsey. Well, that'll be the first points for Pittsburg tonight. Foul called there on Hotsey. So after the bucket, gets her first foul. A pass goes inside, and a nice shot again by Kylie Comstock. That's 4 for her, and the Lady Tigers lead it 10-2. Shot goes inside, no good. Putback is no good, but a foul. Dessa Reed will be at the line for 2. Missed the first. Substitution for the Lady Tigers as they will get J.C. Rogers into the ball game. J.C. a 5'9" sophomore for the Lady Tigers. Second free throw is good. So Reed misses the first but makes the second. That'll make it 10-3. Fort Scott out in front. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Brown for three. That one is good. Now Hall will get it down inside for Pittsburgh. Shot off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound Gorman for Fort Scott. She'll get it down to Brown. And the Lady Tigers will work it against this press. They get it inside to Comstock, and now we got a whistle. It looks like a foul on Pittsburgh. Foul's going to go on Eva Hurt. It'll be her first. Now Pittsburgh quickly down the court. Hall for three. That one misses. Rebound Fort Scott. Lady Tigers with a 10-point lead here. Just under 3 minutes to play. Fort Scott coming into play 16-1 overall, 9-0 in the SEK. Shot there by Rogers. That one floats in. J.C. Rogers gets on the board for the first time tonight. Fort Scott has had an impressive first quarter in this one. Pass down the floor. Layup is good. Comstock has the ball over to Gorman. Long two is in there for Abby Gorman. She's got 4 in the early going. Now Hurt dribbling around the top. We'll pass it off to Hall. 1:48 to play here in the first quarter. Fort Scott with the lead. Shot there by Hall, doesn't go. Rebound chased down, and it's going to go out of bounds, but last touched by Pittsburgh. Fort Scott will get Claire McElroy into the contest. Claire replaces Allie Brown. Also, Kylie Comstock will come out. So Claire McElroy, a 5'8 sophomore. Also, Aubrey Yarick, a 5'8 sophomore, checking in for Fort Scott as well. Pass goes into the corner to Yarick. Now back out it comes. They get it to Keegan in the corner. Three-pointer, a little bit short, but right to Rogers. Puts back, and it's no good. Put back by Aubrey Yarick is a little bit short. And now Hall grabs the rebound, and we got a tie ball. Call possession arrow. Will favor Pittsburgh here. Fort Scott going to come back out in their press. 2-2-1. Full court press. Pittsburgh able to break it. We've got a 3-on-2. They get it inside, now back outside. Three-pointer on the way. That one will roll in there for Hotsey. She's got 5 to start. That'll get it back to a 9-point game as Fort Scott leads at 17-8. Steal by Pittsburgh. They'll come back the other direction. Shot blocked by Fort Scott. Taken by the Lady Tigers. And now we got a foul on Pittsburgh. Foul's going to be on Alyssa Hotsey, her second. She will check out as Odessa Reed will come back in for Pittsburgh. 36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Pass goes inside, now back out to Gorman. Long two on the way. That one in and out, no good. Rebound Pittsburgh. Get it to Hall. She'll work it into the front court quickly. Shot from the elbow extended off the glass. Doesn't go. She still has not had a point tonight. Here's a shot there. Some contact, no foul called. Fort Scott will take the rebound. 13 seconds to go. Get it across the timeline over to Keegan Yarrick. Now back to Gorman. To McElroy at the top. Back to Keegan. Over to Gorman for a three. It doesn't go, and that'll end the first quarter with your score Fort Scott 17 and Pittsburg 8. First quarter brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Armstrong. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact Jamie by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. So Fort Scott will have possession here to start the quarter. They get it over to Keegan, and she'll bury a three-pointer. We're unplugged. Fort Scott with the lead, 22-10. We're having some technical issues with our camera right now. We do apologize. We're going to try to get this fixed for you as the Lady Tigers lead at 22-10, and now we got a whistle as the ball's knocked out of bounds. Foul here on Fort Scott. It'll be on Raven Kegler, her second. Pass blocked, shot blocked. Fort Scott back with the basketball. They get it down to Keegan Yarrick. She'll drive into the lane. Layup, no good. Fort Scott will retain possession here. And we're going to get a timeout called here by Pittsburgh. So back in play, 5:26 to go here in the first half. Fort Scott with a 22-10 lead. Pass deflected there, taken back by Fort Scott. Gorman will bring it up the court. Pass goes to the arc. Now it's a steal by Pittsburgh. They'll come back the other way. Layup there is good for Ava Hurt. Foul's going to go on Allie Brown. It'll be Allie's first foul of the game. And an and one coming for Ava Hurt. Free throw is no good. Rebound Fort Scott. Gorman grabs it. And pass there is out of bounds. So Fort Scott will take the ball back here. Pass goes inside for Fort Scott, and now we got a whistle. It'll be a foul. Gorman's got the ball on the right side of wing, puts up a shot there, and it's no good. Rebound comes out of bounds. Nice basket there for the Lady Tigers. Now Hall brings it down the court. Gets it back to the top of the key. Round to the right side. Now back to the top of the key it comes, into the hands of Sophia Hurtig. The corner, now it's inside to Hall. She'll get around a defender, puts one up. It's no good, but a foul. And that will send Hall to the free throw line here. Foul's going to go on Claire McElroy, her first of the game. Free throw here for Hall is good. We'll have another one. Second one is also good. So it's back to a 10-point Lady Tiger lead here. And just as quickly as Pittsburgh was able to do that, Gorman makes it a 12-point game again. Inside, now back outside for Pittsburgh. Kick it back into the hands of Hurt, and she will reset the offense out there. 2:18 to play here in the second quarter. 26-14. Fort Scott on top. Pass comes right side to Logan. Now back to the top of the key. Fort Scott in their 2-3 zone press. 2-3 zone defense. Now there's a lot of pressure with it. Ball is deflected loose, and it's going to go out of bounds. And I'm going to say last touch by the Lady Dragons. They will get a sub here as they'll get Sophia Hertick back in the game. Logan will come out. 1:55 to go here in the second quarter. Fort Scott with the lead, 26-14. Thanks again for joining us here on Duckbait TV as we are late in the second quarter. Pass goes inside, now deflected by Fort Scott. And we got a whistle here. Ball goes down low to McElroy. Shot there off the rim, no good. Rebound is batted out of bounds. They'll give it to Pittsburgh with 1.5 to play. Ball deflected. McElroy able to get to it. 3-on-3 for Fort Scott. If they can use it, Claire gets all the way in, all the way to the bucket, lays it up and just off the rim, no good. Rebound Hall for Pittsburgh. She'll come down the court in a quick head of steam, but a shot is blocked, and now a turnover by Fort Scott. .40 seconds left to go here in the first half tonight. Hall, shot from 10, doesn't go. Rebound McElroy for Fort Scott. Gorman will have the ball for the Lady Tigers, so bring it up the court. Now back out to Brown. And Alley will run some clock time here as Pittsburgh drops back to a 2-3 zone. Now they're going to come out and pressure Brown a little bit. She'll pick up that dribble. Now they kick it over right side to Gorman. Back to Yarick. Around to Brown. Open. McElroy for 3. Off the rim. Doesn't go. Rebound is out of bounds, and I think they're going to get a foul actually on Fort Scott this time with 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Foul's going to go on Kylie Comstock, her first. Ball deflected, taken by Pittsburgh. Now it's picked up by Fort Scott, and Allie Brown put one up there. It was close. It didn't go. But Fort Scott with the lead here at the break. A little sluggish into the first half, but Fort Scott has the advantage, 26-14, as the Lady Tigers lead by 12. Welcome back into the Tiger Dome here tonight. Thanks for joining us this evening. Thanks for bearing with us as well as we continue to figure things out and figure out exactly how fast we got to get things turned on and the beginning of things to we're on in time and all the other little intricacies that come up throughout the evening sometimes. Hopefully you're hearing us. Hopefully you're seeing us, as it has been a pretty good first half for the Lady Tigers here tonight. Fort Scott with the lead here at the break, 26-14. So here at the break, as far as the points go, what we've got, at least for our totals, Abby Gorman leading all scorers with 6 points for the Lady Tigers. Also, Kylie Comstock with 6 for Fort Scott. Allie Brown has 5. Keegan Yarrick has 5. J.C. Rogers with 2. And Rayleigh Cowan also with 2. For the Lady Dragons this evening, their leading scorer is Alitza Hotze with 5 points. Jacqueline Hall has 4. And then 2 for Ava Hurt and 2 for Anaya Logan. Also 1 for Odessa Reed. She had a free throw in the second quarter here tonight. So Lady Tigers with the lead here at the break, 26-14 over Pittsburg. A victory tonight for the Lady Tigers will give them the outright SEK League Championship, as they would put themselves in a position. If they win tonight, they would be 10-0 in the league, and Labette could not catch them, as they've already got 3 losses. The most wins that Labette can get at this point is 9. So if Fort Scott can get their 10th win tonight, that would obviously give them the outright SEK League Championship. They've already got a share because they've got the tiebreaker with Labette County after sweeping them this season. But Fort Scott, of course, I'm sure wants that outright championship, and every win from here on out will continue to bolster their record for sub-state. And mentioned last week, I believe, they have home court advantage, meaning they'll be in the top 4, and a win tonight will give them 17 victories, and at that point, I think the only teams that could catch them for the number 1 overall seed in the East would be Bishop Miege and Wamego. So Fort Scott still has some unfinished business to take care of for sure, but they are looking forward to getting things going here in the second half. Fort Scott will start the quarter with the basketball. As again, they lead (26-14). Pass deflected at the top by Pittsburgh. They're going to get a steal. They knock it into backcourt. It's still loose on the floor. Picked up by the Purple Dragons, and now they kick it into the corner. Back up top. Trying to get it inside. And we got a whistle, and I'm going to call travel. I think they called a turnover or travel there. So Fort Scott trying to work against this pressure. They'll get it up. Oh, nice pass as they get it ahead to Kylie Comstock. They break the press, get it to Kylie, and she hits the shot for the first bucket of the second half. Fort Scott has now doubled up Pittsburgh, 28-14. And a double dribble. So that'll be another Pittsburgh turnover. Fort Scott again coming into this one tonight, forcing nearly 17 turnovers per game. And in SEK League play, it's got to be more than that because they didn't force nearly as many turnovers in Frontenac as they have this whole season. Shot there by Keegan doesn't go. Put back no good. Rebound taken by Pittsburgh. And the Purple Dragons will come down the court quickly. Layup there is no good. Rebound taken by Keegan, and now a foul on Jackie Hall. That'll be the second foul on Hall tonight. The ball goes back to Fort Scott here. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Ball goes to Gorman. And they get it back around to Brown on the right side wing. Brown there kicks it to Keegan. Now they go inside to Comstock. Makes a move, tries to put up a shot through the defense there. Doesn't work. Put back by Raven Kegler didn't go either, but it was knocked out of bounds by Pittsburgh. So Fort Scott will keep it here on the baseline. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Brown to throw it in, gets it in to Keegan at the wing. Now back around left side, three-pointer on the way. That one doesn't go, a little bit too strong, but rebounded by Brown. She was able to chase it down, gets it inside to Keegan. Shot blocked there by Pittsburgh, and now taken by the Purple Dragons. We get it down the court in a relative hurry. Now shot there, doesn't go, and Raven Kegler comes away with the rebound for Fort Scott. So the Lady Tigers, a little bit of a frantic last couple of minutes here on the floor for both teams, but Fort Scott able to get the ball. Let's see if they can settle down just a little bit here. Pass goes in, some contact there, and ball is knocked away and lost by Fort Scott. Back ahead to Pittsburgh. Ahead to Hall, and we got a whistle here. Going to call a foul on Fort Scott. It'll be on Kylie Comstock, her second. Subs for Fort Scott. One sub is J.C. Rogers will come back in the game. Kylie will come out. So Pittsburgh got a sub there as well. It's like a foul on the inbounds play. One of the Pittsburgh players trying to create some space, got a little bit too aggressive with that. And that'll be the third one on Jackie Hall here tonight. Pass to Gorman on the right side wing. Now they get it to Keegan in the corner. Back out top. And around to Brown. They find Keegan right at the free throw line. She'll hit it. Hall brings it down. Lost it for a moment. It's chased down in the corner by Pittsburgh, though. Get it back to the block. Shot there is good. Shot by Adessa Reed is good. She'll have a free throw as well. So they called a foul on Fort Scott. Foul is on J.C. Rogers, her first. Odessa Reed will be at the charity stripe for the and one opportunity here. Tigers lead by 14, still lead by 14. Free throw is missed. Rebound, Keegan Yarick. Ahead it goes to Gorman. Now Brown's got it on the left side. Over to Keegan. She'll drive in. 10-footer. A little bit too strong. Rebound is out of bounds. They'll give it back to Fort Scott here. 4:01 to go in the third quarter. 30-16. Fort Scott with the lead. Here's the inbounds play. Comes in and around to Raven on the left side. Now back to Keegan at the top. Keegan will reset against this 2-3 Pittsburgh zone. You get a right side to Gorman. Now back to Keegan. Pass there deflected, stolen away, and a foul is going to be called on Fort Scott. A little hip check that time by J.C. Rogers. Her second. It'll be an inbound play here for Pittsburgh, 90 feet from the basket. Pittsburgh works it in, and another double dribble called on the Lady Dragons. A couple of them now in this third quarter. Three-pointer is no good, but the putback by Gorman is. I don't know how many times the Lady Tigers have done that this season. They've just been waiting on the backside for an easy offensive rebound and putback. Works again for the Lady Tigers. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Pass picked off by Raven Kegler. 2-on-1 with Keegan. Raven down the court. She'll put one up there. It is no good. Rebound loose, out of bounds, and it's last touch by Pittsburgh. Hall will check back in for Pittsburgh. Also back in the game for Fort Scott, Claire McElroy, as Raven will take a breather. Inbounds play comes to Gorman. He's got it, kicks it back over to Keegan on the left side. Now Yarick dribbles it back to the top of the key. Looks like Pittsburgh's gone to a man-to-man. Nope, it's still a zone. Kind of matching up a little bit more on Keegan than the other players, but still a 2-3 zone, and now we got a foul on Pittsburgh. Foul will be on Odessa Reed. That'll be her first. And Abby Gorman at the line for two, makes the first one. Second one on the way. It's also good for Gorman and the Lady Tigers. 34-16. Fort Scott with the lead. Now we got a whistle as Pittsburgh going to take a timeout themselves. Pittsburgh takes the timeout. State Farm agent Cale Nelson is your local agent for home and auto. Contact Cale for a quote by visiting Cale's website, calenelson.com, or give Cale a call at 620-223-2828. Highway 3 has modern personalized fleece name blankets along with fun and unique personalized gifts. You can also now find Highway 3 products at several retail stores in the area. For more information, follow their Facebook page at facebook.com/shophighway3 or check out their website, shophighway3.com. Joey Fritter is a loan officer with Open Mortgage. Open Mortgage is a multi-channel mortgage lender believing that better is possible, constantly striving to bring a better mortgage experience to everyone. Joey can assist you in buying a home from start to finish. Their office is located at 1 East Wall Street in Fort Scott. Call today to get pre-qualified for a home loan at 620-644-8146. Out of the timeout, Pittsburgh with the ball. Hall has it on the right side. Dribbles down into the corner, picked up that dribble. Now will pass it away. Gets it back. Hall dribbles around the top of the key, now kicks it back out into the hands there of Hayden Turnbull. Now back over to Hotsey on the right side wing. Hotsey dribbles left. Now they kick it inside to Hall. And she hits the shot. Yart gets the ball down the court for the Lady Tigers. So 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Inbounds play for the Lady Tigers. They get it into Rogers. Shot is good. So J.C. Rogers hits the bucket there. Fort Scott expanding that lead again. It's out to 36-18. Hotsey's got it out front for Pittsburgh. She'll go to the left side of the lane. Shot there, too strong. Rebound taken by Fort Scott. It's Keegan Yark. She'll go all the way to the bucket. Nobody stopped her. And Keegan takes advantage of that. She'll take advantage of that every time if you let her. 20-point Lady Tiger lead. Another missed shot by Pittsburgh. Another Fort Scott rebound. Gorman gets it across the timeline. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Gorman lost it for a moment, tried to pick it back up. I think she thought she double dribbled. There wasn't a call on that, but she did, after she thought that, she kind of drug her pivot foot a little bit, and they called her for the travel. So either way, it's a turnover. Now 0.7 of a second remain for Pittsburgh to try to get something off here quick. They get it in. Three-pointer is too short. So that'll take us to the end of the third quarter with your score. Fort Scott 38 and Pittsburgh 18. Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300. Chad Cousins is your local 1842 Wealth Management Financial Advisor. Contact Chad for more information by email at chad@1842wealth.com or call 620-215-9240. H2 Painting LLC, the right way the first time. Look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/H2PaintingSEK or call them at 620-605-2769. Starting the fourth quarter, Pittsburgh will have possession. They'll get it in to Ava Hurt. Pass, deflected and stolen there by Fort Scott. Went right to Kylie Comstock, and the Lady Tigers will bring it up the court here. Kick it over right side, now back to the elbow. Now down low to Aubrey Yarrick, back around to McElroy. Left side it goes. Now Keegan goes with it to Aubrey, and the layup is good. That'll give the Lady Tigers 40 as they lead it 40-18. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us. A win tonight gives the Lady Tigers the outright SEK League Championship. They already have a guaranteed share. Long two on the way, and that one's good for Ava Hurt. Her toe was just barely on the line, but it was. So that'll make it 40-20. Fort Scott gets it down to Kylie. Nice left-handed shot. Is good by Kylie Comstock. Pittsburg gets it down to the left side wing. Oh, and now somebody's fallen in lane. Looks like she's okay. That was Ava Hurt. See somebody crumble the way she did. We hope it's not an injury. And it looks like she's fine. Pass goes back inside. Nice little shot there. Doesn't go, though. Rebounded. A rebound still loose on the floor. Three Purple Dragons were already heading back the other way as if Pittsburg or Fort Scott had already taken the rebound. It was still loose, but Lady Tigers do get it. Around it goes to Comstock, and the shot there is no good and knocked out of bounds by Pittsburg. 5:58 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lady Tigers with a 22-point lead, 42-20 over the Pittsburg Lady Purple Dragons. Substitution for Pittsburg here is they'll get Odessa Reed back in the game, and Ava Hurt will check out. Allie Brown to inbound the ball. Still Keegan and Aubrey Ark both on the floor with Kylie Comstock and Claire McElroy. Claire gets the inbounds play back to Brown, now back to McElroy on the left side wing. Pass to the top is deflected by Pittsburg. It goes out of bounds. And it'll go back over to Fort Scott. 5:45 to go. Don't forget, it's also homecoming tonight here at the Tiger Dome, and so we will have the homecoming festivities for you. That'll be in between the games. So we'll have that for you here following the girls' game. We're going to stop the broadcast and then start up again so that the homecoming portion is by itself on the YouTube page. Hopefully that'll be really easy for folks to find it. Shot there is no good. Put back is no good, and we got a foul. Foul's going to go on Odessa Reed. That's her second. I think what the official was saying there was the foul was maybe on the rebound, so it's not going to be a shooting foul. Tigers going to take a timeout here. And discuss strategy here with 5:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, don't forget, we will have the homecoming ceremony for you here on Duckbait TV coming up after the conclusion of the girls' game here. What we will do is we will stop the broadcast of the girls' game. We will then restart the broadcast so that the homecoming ceremony is by itself on the YouTube page. Hopefully that'll be really easy for folks to find. And we'll do it that way here tonight. Inbounds play for Keegan Yark, and that one is good. Shot is good. That'll make it 44-20. Keegan averaging 18.3 points per game. A little bit under that at this point at just 11, but still a double-digit night for Keegan Yark and the Lady Tigers. And now we got a whistle, and it looks like a foul on Fort Scott here. And that'll be the second one on Keegan tonight. Of course, the Lady Tigers would love to go on a 6-0 run here. And get to that 30-point lead in the fourth quarters for the running clock so that this clock can run out quickly. This place is packed as there's a shot. It's good for Pittsburg. Desiree will get the 2 points. She'll get an and one opportunity as well. Foul's the fourth one on Kylie Comstock tonight. Free throw is good. So the old-fashioned three-point play works for Pittsburgh. Pass down the court. Shot off the rim. Doesn't go. Rebound comes to Pittsburgh. Ball deflected. Picked back up by the Dragons. Now to Hall in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Doesn't go. Rebound taken by Fort Scott. 4:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fort Scott leading now by just 21. Three-pointer from Brown. No good. Rebound batted towards the baseline. It'll go out of bounds off of Fort Scott. Excuse me, Pittsburgh. It'll be Fort Scott basketball. 4:04 to play in the fourth quarter. Ball deflected off the inbounds play and stolen by Pittsburgh. Not surprising, there is not a seat to be seen, an empty seat to be seen here in the Tiger Dome tonight. A lot of folks here. Pittsburgh's going to take a timeout. 3:54 to play. It'll be a full timeout taken by the Lady Purple Dragons. Homecoming usually always very well attended here in Fort Scott. No surprise there. It's usually pretty well attended most places. But this year's even a little bit more special as both teams, it's the Pittsburgh game. That's always a big rivalry game. Plus, both Tiger teams have the opportunity to do some really special things as we head down the stretch in this season. Lady Tigers are sitting at number one in the standings. They're ranked in the K-State 4A East standings. They are ranked number 3 in the state in 4A in the entire class. And they're at 16-1. If they can close this one out, of course, go to 17-1 with 2 games to go. Coach Steps and the Lady Tigers have had a phenomenal season. And then you piggyback that with how good the boys have been this year. Coach Kroll has really gotten those guys going well. They could finish in the top 4 as well. They almost have to win out, including tonight, to be able to do that. They're currently tied in the standings with Chanute for 4th. The top 4 would host twice. The 5 to 8 would only host once. They've got the tiebreaker right now. It's the head-to-head is even because they both won at home, obviously. So the next tiebreaker is points. And right now the Tiger boys have the higher point differential than Chanute. So that's what they've got the tiebreaker on. But Fort Scott would love to win out. They'll have a tough one tonight against the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons. We'll tell you about that a little bit as we go along towards the boys' game. We've got a foul here on Fort Scott's Keegan Yarick. That'll be the second one on Keegan tonight. First free throw for Hall is good. Second one is also good. So 44 to 25. And this Pittsburgh team has gotten better over the year. They're sitting at 5-13 overall, but they have beaten Parsons twice. Parsons is going to have one of those weird years where they're 10-8 overall, but 3-7 in the league, as Keegan gets a layup there for the Lady Tigers. Coming up on 3 minutes to play in this one. But Parsons, if things were to end tonight, in the league standings, they would be behind Independence and Coffeyville And in the 4A East sub-state standings, they would actually be ahead of Independence and Coffeyville based on the differences between their league schedules or league records and overall records. There's a shot by Brown. It's no good. And the rebound comes down to Pittsburg. They'll quickly get it into the front court. Shot just inside the three-point line. Doesn't go. Rebound loose. Picked up by Kylie Comstock for the Lady Tigers. They'll get it out to Brown. Hallie will bring it down the court. Now goes to Keegan on the left side. She'll drive all the way in. Finds McElroy. And the shot is good. Correction, that's Rogers with the shot. Keegan with the assist. Shot here for Hall at the other end. Does not go. She has had a really rough night tonight with only 6 points in this game. Fort Scott has done a really good job against Jacqueline Hall tonight. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in regulation time. Lady Tigers trying to salt this one away. Again, a win here tonight would give them the outright SCK League Championship. They would not share it with anyone, as they are at 9-0 in league play. This would move them to 10-0 in league play. And Labette County, who's second, could only get to 9 wins if they went out. So, ball deflected. Out of bounds by Pittsburg. So it'll stay with, actually, no, they're going to get a foul on Pittsburg. Rayleigh Cowan will check in for the Lady Tigers. Rayleigh, a 5'6" sophomore. Pittsburgh will get a couple of subs as well, as Allie Brown will check out. Foul there was on Odessa Reed, her third. Pass goes left side. Three-pointer from Gorman. That one off the back iron, no good. Keegan got the rebound on the backside, tried to put one up. It doesn't go. Rebound, a ball loose on the floor. Now she'll just kind of heave one up there. They do get a foul on Reed, her fourth. 48-25. Fort Scott with the lead here. 1:26 to play in the fourth quarter tonight. Lady Tigers trying to get the win over Pittsburgh on homecoming here at the Tiger Dome. And now we've got free throws coming for Kylie Comstock. She was fouled, and that's on Reed, her fifth. She got fouls 3, 4, and 5 in the last 10 seconds of game time. Pittsburgh will get a sub here, as they will Kylie makes the first of the 2 free throws. Missed the second, though. Pittsburgh comes down with it. And now a foul. Sophia Hurtick will pick up the foul, her first. And Rayleigh Cowan goes to the free throw line. Briley Mantooth will check in. Cowan missed them both. Rebound loose, and now we got a whistle here, and looks like a foul is going to be on Fort Scott. So Rayleigh Cowan will pick up her first foul. 49-25. Fort Scott with the lead. And now a foul on J.C. Rogers, looks like. Free throw on the way. It's no good. Second free throw for Hotsy goes, so she missed the first but makes the second. 49-26. 35 seconds to go. Cowan's got the ball. Now back to Keegan, back to Rayleigh. Back to Keegan at the top. Inside. Shot there, a little bit too strong from Comstock. Rebound chased down by Pittsburg in the corner. 20 seconds left. Pass goes left side. Hall drives in, 15-footer, and looks like we're going to get a foul on the Lady Tigers. It's going to be on Raven Kegler, her first. Excuse me, her third. And Hall at the line for two. Misses the first. Second free throw is good. That'll make it 49-27. 5 seconds to go. Got a turnover and a foul. It's going to go on Kylie Comstock, and that'll be her fifth with 2.8 seconds to go. Now Kinley Clements will check in for her. Clements, a 5'9" freshman. Free throws for Hotsy. The first one is no good. 49-27. Second one on the way. That one in and out, no good. Rebound loose. Well, they say Fort Scott grabbed possession. I guess Keegan did have possession. I didn't quite tell that from here, but she did grab the ball and fell, so traveling call. Now 0.6 of a second left to go. Get the ball inbounds, and that'll be it. A little anticlimactic finish there, but Fort Scott does come away with a victory. 49-27 is your final score. So Fort Scott with the victory here tonight. Again, your final score 49-27. We're going to go ahead and stop the broadcast here, get things reset for homecoming in just a few moments. So give us a couple of minutes, and then refresh your devices, and we'll have the homecoming ceremony in just a couple of moments here on Duckbait TV.